Today we're going to demonstrate on how to remove the QTAC VELCRO industrial strength VELCRO loop, and this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to replace it on my shotgun, and it can last anywhere between 2 to 5 years. I've had to replace mine anywhere between every 2 to 5 years, and I've been using these for approximately about 10-12 years. So here we go. I'm going to show you how to remove this off of your side saddle, how to remove it off your shotgun receiver. And how we're going to start is I'm going to need some few basic tools. I got my replacement here. This is what we're going to remove, and what we're going to do is we're going to start from the corner here, and what we're going to do is gently warm it. And if this helps remove the adhesion by just gently warming it. And what I'm going to use is just a little bit of a heat gun on low setting, not high. You just want it on low because you don't want to melt it to your receiver. So you start off just by gently warming it. There we go, just like that. Gently warming. And then it'll start to loosen up that glue underneath. I'm going to turn it off. Here we go. Got that heat going, and see if we start to peel it up. There we go. Oh yeah, it's nice and soft. Nice and soft. We just got it heated. And then you want to just gently start working it, and it's going to be tough, real tough. And how you can get that going is you have to pull very consistently and vigorously. Now adding a little heat will also help. There we go. And how I can do that is just by adding a little bit of more low temperature to the side of it here. I can feel that heat. I'll bring it to it a little closer. And yes, that helps. I could feel the heat hitting that glue, and we're ripping this off. This is how easy it is. You just keep that consistent pulling. There we go. And that's basically how we do that. And I'm going to stop it right here. And then now what I'm using here is a product. It's to help remove the adhesive. It's Goo Gone. That's what I use, and I like it because it is very good at adhesive removing. It's a citrus base, and it will not harm the surface of your gun. So what I'm going to do is do this. As you can see, I've replaced my thing quite a few times. I am missing some of my paint that I painted my shotgun with. I used a stovepipe paint over the years because I've used my shotgun over the last 25. This shotgun is 25 years old. It's my working shotgun. So yeah, it's taken a lot of abuse. So what I'm doing is just applying that Goo Gone over the surface here to get it nice and clean. This is an aluminum receiver. See, I'm taking some of my paint off. But if you have like bluing or any type of powder coating system, it should remain adhesed on. I just paint my shotgun because it's cheap way to do it, and I use my shotgun so much. It's the best way I know to keep putting the coating on. Of course, I'm removing a lot of the paint off, but I want to take that adhesive off so I can get a fresh coat of paint, just like that. Next thing I got to do is now make sure that the oil of the Goo Gone is now removed, and I'm going to use another cleaner for that. Now that I use the Goo Gone, as you can see, this is the original surface of my firearm. It's the original paint that I put on many years ago, but I've kept it this way because it actually creates a good surface for my Velcro to adhere to, and it's an aluminum receiver, so I'm not worried about rust or anything like that. So, but you can see where I've painted over it many times, and you can see that's a stovepipe thickening. What now I'm going to do is I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol to make sure the Goo Gone residue is gone, and I'm going to do this. Of course, I'm on there. There we go. And we've got it right there. I'm going to apply it. I like the rubbing alcohol because it cleans, but it evaporates very quickly. And that'll take a lot of that off, and old paint, of course. And then go like this. There we go. It's going to take more of that paint off. The paint's old, but it's got the scuff marks on there from all the shooting I've done over 25 years. This actually makes a good surface for that to adhese to. So I'm going to take it like that, get it like that. There we go. Let that evaporate. Next thing I'm going to do is now prepare my my Velcro. And what I'm going to do is use the old one. The sticky back is pretty much gone. So I'm just going to apply it on top of this, and I'm going to use it because this is my old pattern. Now what's cool about this is you can create vectors. You can, make nice little cuts, and you can actually apply it to the side receiver of your shotgun here. If you want to make some kind of cool looking vector type of arrows or whatever, or even just lace strips at a certain angle, you can do that. That works perfectly fine. But I just go with a straight flat, and I follow the angle of the contour of my shotgun. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and use things so I can leave for a pin, as you can see where it matches up here, and also the top part of the receiver rounds off. So I'm going to use my old pattern and just cut according to that. Now what I'm doing here is I'm preparing my surface. I'm going to warm it up a little bit with my heat gun on low setting. I'm going to warm this up because it'll have the adhesion of the Velcro real strong, which I want. I want a real strong adhesion, so I'm heating up the surface a little bit to make it, because I am outside and the temperatures are a little low out here. I'm in the 40s. So I'm going to warm this up a little bit, get it nice and warm, get it prepped for the Velcro. A blow dryer on high setting might work just as well. Just watch your heat that you don't melt any plastic or anything like that. You just want it warm, nice and warm, so it just adheses really good, because it does take 24 hours for the Velcro to adhere to very strongly. There we go. I think that'll be good. Let's feel it. Yeah, that's nice and warm. You can put up the thing against here, warm up that before I peel it off. I can feel the heat coming through, getting it nice and warm, and that's what we want. We want it to be nice and warm. Make sure everything matches up. See, we got room for a pinhole, all that. Now it's very important when you pull off the backing, when you adhese this to the side of your shotgun, make sure you get it right the first time, because peeling it back off is not easy. Not fun at all. Just takes a little time. So just take your time. Make sure it's going to match up to the end of where your receiver meets the barrel, and make sure that you don't have any overlap. If you have an extended fore end on your shotgun, that's not going to cause any problems there. Mine comes right to the receiver, no problems there. And it looks like we got room there and room there. Very good. Here we go. Now it's warmed up. I feel it. We're gonna peel it off and put it right on. Okay, I went ahead and I stretched out really good when I peeled the backing off, and I made sure that I put it across the middle and made sure it was lined first. It's not all the way down yet, so now I'm going to go ahead and rub it out, make sure that there's no air bubbles, and smoothly attach it to the side of my receiver. I'm pushing it down really good. Now the best practice recommendation that Velcro makes for this is industrial strength Velcro, and that's all we use at Quadra Tactical. We use the industrial strength. Is that it takes 24 hours for it to fully cure, and what you want to do is make sure all your edges are nice and flat and on. And this, since it's nice and warm, that glue, the adhesion will be very good against the surface of this gun. And I went ahead and matched it up with my paint lines, since I paint my shotgun a lot, and I'm going to have to put another coat on it here because I just went out shooting again this last weekend. This is my working shotgun, so that's what I do with it. It's been good, faithful for 25 years, and it is a Winchester Defender, and I love it. It's a fast pumping shotgun.